guys, so it's been a minute since I've done a video, so I decided I would do one. I've been doing a lot of like slideshow type things on things that I'm passionate about or that I'm thinking about. I want to get back to the interviewing of different people going through different things in life. It's been a little hard to do with this game of Jumanji that we've been playing. I was glad that we skipped level 2, the killer bees. That was really great. And I'm glad to see that we're slowly coming to whatever the new normal is. So let's see. Some of the things I've talked to you about in the past. So Hawaii. We're supposed to take my daughter there for her graduation. We're going to try and go in July now. We were able, I did a little video about the experience we had with Cheap Air and Cheapo Air. Finally got my money back from United Airlines and was able to book with all one place. Now it's just waiting to see if Hawaii is going to open up in July. Right now they're still quarantining everybody until the end of June for 2 weeks that comes there. So hopefully they're back to their new normal by the beginning of July. Otherwise, we'll just get our money back and see what kind of a vacation we could do in this new world. So another thing I'm kind of passionate about is the whole mask situation. I don't love it. I actually went to, where was it? I went somewhere today and nobody was wearing masks. And I was like, whoa. So I'm thinking we might be in green here in southern Utah. Not for sure. I mean, a lot of places are still practicing. What was it? 2 or 3 weeks ago? Maybe a month ago, UPS went to making everybody wear masks, and I don't know if that's going to go away when we go back to green. We'll see. So that changes a lot of things. Makes it odd. I know I went to Applebee's to eat, and they were giving us paper menus, and I'm assuming that they're throwing those away after because you can't wash them. So, and it's a limited menu, and I thought that was sad because that puts a hardship on that business. Also, like going to Griffols, I go there and I donate plasma, and I've most of the time had low blood pressure because they test your blood pressure and different things. So I'd have to like make sure I don't sit down, make sure I don't get too relaxed, because then I wouldn't pass and be able to donate plasma. And then one of these last times that I went, my blood pressure was too high, which that's never happened. Like, I have low blood pressure naturally because I'm pretty active. And so I guess I've kind of figured out that all this mess in the world is bothering me more than I knew. Like, I know that I'm passionate about different things. I know that I agree Black Lives Matter. I agree police lives matter. And I also believe that all lives matter. And I don't understand why we're fighting about that. You know what I mean? Because I think realistically everybody thinks the same way, you know, that all lives do matter, but they're just frustrated that prejudice is still a thing in some places. We'd all like to think that it's not, but it is. I have a good friend. I haven't known her very long, that lives in Vegas, and she has told me about an incident with her child. And I have a boss who his children have had issues, and it surprises me. I mean, nothing big like what happened in the media, but just that they're still profiled, and that makes me sad. I mean, I know that we've came a long ways, you know, from where we used to be, and some areas are better than others, but it's sad that it still exists. I just I can't get on board that looting and rioting is the way. I mean, just how many people have lost their lives that had nothing to do with what happened. It doesn't in any way, shape, or form make it right to me. Peaceful protests, I see that. And there's a lot of police officers and different people that have joined together. I've seen some pretty cool videos where some of the protesters were protecting the police officers, and that was pretty cool to see. But I just think that we need to try and stay positive. I know that social media has made me angry. Angry because I do know a lot of police officers that are really good people, and it makes me sad that they're in danger when they're going out to protect other people and to help other people. Because I know that racism comes in every job. And so for somebody to be a jerk and to do the things that they did, and then for everybody in that job classification to be, their lives not to be worth anything, that doesn't make any sense to me. It makes sense to me that he was arrested and he's in jail and hopefully gets convicted and, gets the right sentence. But all the other stuff, it just doesn't make sense. There's so much in the world right now that it doesn't make sense. And I don't get it. I mean, I guess I hope more than anything that everybody really knows that all lives matter, that all people matter in every shape, form, whatever. I hope that that's true, that we're not really that blind, but we just have different ways of showing our views. People saying, Black Lives Matter is because they're so frustrated about what is still happening today, but that they also think in their mind that cop lives matter and that all lives matter. I'd like to think that that's true. And just because we say one or the other doesn't mean that we don't care about the other. We're just trying to support somebody in our lives or a group of people that we feel like are being targeted, because, there's store owners that are being killed and people that have nothing to do with this. And, our economy and our businesses and our families and our friends are all going through so much right now. And this is the last thing that we needed. I mean, obviously racism there's never a place for it, but to tear each other down because something bad happened, it would be nice to see a positive come out of it, I mean, why are we blocking the truckers on the freeway? How is that in any way, shape, or form helping anything? Those truckers didn't do anything. If it's attention you're seeking, I think showing love for one another and doing it in the name of the person who was killed unjustly. I mean, we should show love and kindness for each other, not hate and disregard. That doesn't make sense to me. And I've realized that by me reposting my side that I'm passionate about, that it just stirs the pot more. And that really, I think that most of us really are on the same side. We're just more passionate about one side or the other for one reason or another. And that one little thing over here and one little thing over there just makes us so irritated that we just want so badly for the other person to understand where we're coming from. So if we could work on that more, and I mean, if you've been posting about Black Lives Matter, maybe show that you do have a regard for the other side. If you've been posting about Blue Lives Matter, show that you have a regard for the other side. Make it known that we're all one, that we all want the same thing. We want everybody to be equal. We want everybody to be happy. We want racism to go away. We want, people to just love one another and be happy. That's all that we really want. So anyways, I feel like it's true that media is a huge force in our life. And if we could post more positive, I've been trying lately to post things that show the positive angle of things going on. And I've noticed that some other people have started doing the same. That's where we're going to feed off of. Instead of feeding off of what we're so angry about, let's feed off of what we're happy about and continue that way. Like, oh, we're happy that these police officers are praying with these protesters. Oh, we're happy that, this person did this good thing or that good thing. We're happy that, these people are coming together and cleaning up their town and things like that. I think that we can all have a better mindset, because I think the media feeds us to an agenda and it's taking away our choice. I mean, not really taking away our choice, but contributing to our mindset. I feel like my anxiety and just my angst has gone up so much, and I've been in such a good place for a long time, and I fell apart the other day and I didn't even realize that I was that upset. And now I'm realizing, and I feel much better now, but it's realizing what is actually going on. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Let's just try and show more love, pay for the car behind you in Taco Bell, help somebody that has a dead battery. Just let's show more love. I mean, we don't have to follow the agenda of fear and hate. We're better than that. This is America. And let's not become what we don't want. I mean, I've been super worried about, oh my gosh, we're going to lose our freedom. Oh my gosh, this is going to happen. And, the Constitution and this and that and the other. And you know what? I think for the most part that we are in charge of our fate. We just have to stop letting the media and the negativity take over. We need to take control of it, but in a peaceful way. So much love, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time.